We're here today with Kirsty Mack of Defiance Development and Visitors Bureau. Kirsty, tell us about the upcoming Rib Fest that's happening downtown.
Sure, I'd love to. We're really excited about this year's Rib Fest as an annual event in the downtown. The downtown merchants and the area community really get excited for this event. So it is happening in just a couple of weeks, so September 29th from 4 o'clock until 11 o'clock here in downtown Defiance. The gates do open at 3:30, so that gives you a little bit of extra time to get in. If you're choosing just to come in and get the ribs and take those for takeout, you have that extra half hour before the entertainment begins to get in and get out if that's what you're choosing to do.
What can you expect if you come down to the Rib Fest?
Well, one of our taglines that we're using this year is Good Friends, Great Barbecue in Downtown Defiance. So that's exactly what you will experience down here. You're going to have a great time with the community members that join us down here. Whether you come with a big group or just a couple of you come down, you and 7,500 of your best friends will be right in this area. So we really enjoy that. And then there's always the great barbecue and the great entertainment. We do have 10 local rib vendors again this year, as well as 2 great bands that will be headlining. Angel Edwards will be performing from 4 until 6:30 on the main stage, and then coming back for an encore year this year is Brother Believe Me, who will play from 7 to 11. They were our headlining band last year, and we had so many amazing compliments, we asked them to come back for a second year.
What's new this year, the Rib Fest?
Well, this year we're actually expanding the event area, so instead of just stopping at the corner of Clinton and 4th, we're going to go all the way down to Clinton and 5th. So keep your eyes open for that. So due to that changes some of the gate areas. So we really want to highlight where those gate areas will be this year. Down at Clinton and 5th Street will be one of the large gates. Down here on 4th Street, on the east side of the street, right there by Napa, and where the construction is happening with State Bank is another gate. And then over on West 3rd Street is going to be the other gate. So right over near the police department, and if you know where the Defiance Area Foundation is, that's where that other gate will be. We have a couple of new rib vendors this year. House of Love, which is the little area right over on the east side of town in the parking lot of Rite Aid. So if you've eaten there, they will be a part of the event this year. And we're also adding Ravens Care along with Kistner's. So Kistner's has participated in the past, but they're actually partnering with Ravens Care this year and assisting them and raising some funds. So we're really excited about that. The one other big thing is that we're adding the beer garden back this year, and it's going to be double the size of the one in the past. So we're going to put those out, and you guys can go down and be sure you check out the Ohio State-Penn State game starting in that evening.
What have people said that have attended in the past?
We've always had great response from this event. Anytime you can get the streets closed down and people can really just have kind of a block party in the downtown, they really enjoy it. All of our merchants really enjoy getting to be involved in everything that we do here in downtown Defiance. And everything has really always turned out to be a clean, fun event. So again, the Good Friends, Great Barbecue in downtown Defiance.
This is such a big event. How do you guys make it happen?
Well, I will say there are a lot of partnerships that go into this, and I would start listing them, but I'm sure that I'd miss somebody because there are so many different people involved. But we always have to start with our amazing volunteers from so many different groups at the college step up and help us. The high school, the football team through the high school does an amazing job helping us set out through the day. The City of Defiance has always been a huge supporter of this event by providing us the picnic tables and helping with the schools and making sure the roads are closed, and then getting the police and the fire department involved. And then we always have to talk about our sponsors and how amazing our sponsors are. And this year our sponsors are State Bank as well as Stikeman Buick GMC. So they provide volunteers for us to run the gates and everything else. And then we always have to say thank you to the DDVB staff and board. Without Lori and without our board members, there's no way that we could put this together. And then we always have to say thank you to our families. It's a long few weeks before the event, a couple late nights, a couple long weekends preparing for the event, and then always the man hours that all of our families put in throughout the day. So we really have to say thank you to everybody for that.
It sounds like a great event. If someone needs more information, how can they get that?
You can always check out our website at visitdefianceohio.com and go under the annual events tab. That will tell you every bit of information about the RibFest. You can also check out our Facebook page, which is Visit Defiance Ohio. If you do the search bar, there's also a major event page running for the RibFest right now. If you search Defiance RibFest, all of the information will come up there. As information is coming through leading up to the event, that would be the best place to find up-to-date information.
Good luck with the RibFest.
Thanks. We hope to see you there.
This is Reese Miller reporting for Defiance Digital Media Club. Thank you for coming on as a media event sponsor. What are your thoughts on this program?
I think it's a good program for students to get involved, help them grow, give them skills, life skills that they can carry on into their adult lives.
What community activities do you support?
We have supported the Defiance High School Band, Ayersville School Sports, Defiance Sports, churches, my church specifically, and we've done benefits for individuals with illness.
Thank you for all you do for the community.
Thank you for coming out.
Thank you for coming on board as a charity event sponsor. What are your thoughts on this program?
I think it's a great program. I think what you're doing is great, spotlighting businesses and your charitable organizations like your churches, your Ys, things like that.
What other community activities do you support?
Oh gosh, we do a lot with the schools, Defiance, Bryan, Bowling Green, all the schools. Things they need, whether it be food type items or gift cards or financial donations. I'm sure you've even seen us in there serving up free ice cream to students for various events as well. So the schools are a big thing, both public and private. That's where our mainstay really is for donations as well.
Thank you for all you do for the community.
Not a problem, thanks.
Thank you for coming on board as a student sponsor. What are your thoughts on this program?
Well, I think this program is good for young students wanting to get into the media field, and then also it's good to support local businesses and get their name out there and to be able to, and charities and whatnot, to let the community know what else is going on.
What other community activities do you support?
Yes, I support the RibFest. We're there every year. Actually, we're the defending champions from last year, so hopefully we can get everybody to come out and support us this year at the RibFest. So we really enjoy doing that. This will actually be the 8th year. We actually did the RibFest before we even opened Sweetwater. When we were still in construction, we did our first RibFest, and it's something fun for a lot of our employees to go out and do, and it's a cool thing for the community, and there's tons of people and good music and just good food.
Thank you for all you do for the community.
No problem.
Thank you for coming on board as a student sponsor. What are your thoughts on this program?
I think it is a great program, okay? Again, anytime that you can get students out of the classroom and get them, I call it a higher learning or a more engaged learning atmosphere, either out in the business or out in the community, and get them involved in the community. And it really shows and will show off that Defiance really truly is a great place to live.
What other community activities do you support?
Here at the dealership, we have different people that support different things, and they are sponsored by the dealership. We have a person who goes to Rotary. We have another person involved in Zonta. We actually here at the store have 3 volunteer first responders for the Jewell Fire Department, and we also have 2 volunteer firemen for the Jewell Fire Department that come and go whenever they need to during the day.
Thank you for all you do for the community.
You are welcome, and the community is welcome.